Hi guys, welcome to the Carli SSD. So at ArcoLinux ISO.com we'll learn you how to build ISOs from scratch. And we've been doing that like for a long time and just keep them around, right? I just built a new ISO this morning, the 13th of December. And that's because of the new updates. There were 168 updates on my machine, the ISO builder, but that is containing a lot of software. And one of them was boost and boost-libs. So remember these two words if you're an ISO builder: boost and boost-libs, the library, right? Then you need to have the reflex: can we still boot up Calamares? Because it needs to be rebuilt against it. So if you see that coming, then you know, okay, new Calamares version. So did that in ArcoLinux, first priority, did that now on Carli, second priority, and if time permits I will do that on alci.online, another what if, how to get Calamares, all the knowledge we have of this free open source tool to install a operating system. Ubuntu is another one, EndeavourOS is another one, and so on, right? How to get it on your SSD, hard disk, NVMe, and all the choices in between. So it's a great tool, Calamares, but it's all the things that are in its backend, so they call it dependencies, they need to be met. If they're not there, then you'll have issues, as simple as that. And so we rebuild Calamares if we see boost and boost-libs. Choose one of these guys and choose one of these guys, whatever you want to have. This is a bit big for or a small VirtualBox machine here. So next, and then we just install. Now you're looking at Plasma. Doesn't matter either. It's very simple. Whatever you want to have, it's all explained already on the internet. Well, not on this machine. This is a clean, mean machine. There is no browser, there is no editor of anything important. Yeah, there is one. Haha, Sublime Text is super important. But for all the rest, I mean, it's very, well, version-like. So, as you see, Calamares can be themed. You can have all these images that come along. When I click on it, left mouse, right mouse, I go back. So to the left, to the right, with arrow keys as well. Yep, up and down. Yep, all works. And you have the button, the menu here, and ArcoLinux is there. Take a look at Endeavour. It's a beautiful way. It's really designed. It's hours of work of making that, right? Just trust me, it's a big job, and you'll need probably your knowledge of GIMP, because everything was purple if I remember correctly. So it can be themed and tweaked. There is a QSS, something like a CSS, right? Cascading style sheet, and you can tell how big these fonts are, the colors, etc., etc. Lots of things, like really a lot of things that you can change, because every module, module, this is the technical word. Let's say the text that you see here to the right can be changed, designed. So voila. For all ISO builders, from time to time we just need to rebuild our Calamares, and there's no way around it. And this night, so that's the date, this night we had 681, I forgot again, in the 600 packages, which result in a rebuild, probably of more than just Calamares. A lot of Python packages as well have been updated now. And what I wanted to say is that updating Calamares is part of the game, right? All its dependencies will change, and it's not as simple as, oh, why don't we put everything on the ISO, let it auto regenerate, I mean an auto update or something like that, so we don't have that issue. It's not that difficult, not that easy, I mean, because yeah, you need to install sometimes a lot of packages as a dependency. So that's not a way to go. We're creating init RAM file system. I wonder what I've done to this system. We can combine that in the video. So what did we do here? In Carli 10, that's maybe something we can do as well. In the Arch ISO, go to this one and go to Perl. And then we did change actually something to our systems and say, okay, let's forget about this compression of XZ and go to the default zstd. So if nothing is filled in here, Control save, then it's actually going to be zst and d. So if I upload this to the internet, then you'll see my change. Make init cpio to zstd. Voila. There you go. At least we've changed that. That's something that just popped in my mind because I saw the text here. This is new, it's fun, right? Installing this, installing that. He's doing all kinds of things. Whatever you selected or what's default will be installed. And now we got a nice look, the finished queue. So it's another module, a queue module that we'll look at, and we can restart our system. Yeah, changing the zstd as 0 effect to the one we see now, right? Just so you know. But I can do this on the machine. Riser FS for you guys. So if on a real metal machine or a VirtualBox machine, I should change it myself now manually. Dolphin. So I can do the change again here. Know your files. No, not gonna work, Eric. This is Dolphin, not Thunar. Make initcpio.conf. There you are. Wrong. Sublime text. Why? It asks for my root password and I give it and it's saved. Perl. And yes, guys, if you can afford it at some point in time, maybe buy it. It gives us a nagging screen. So if you can afford it, that's a big if you can afford it. Why not support the developer? So how do I show this? By typing mkinitcpio -P. If you do it like this, remember it like this, it's always good. It doesn't matter which kernel you have, it's gonna be great. Yeah, we fixed all those messages in ArcoLinux, but we'll keep them around here, and that's it for me. Test it. Calamares works. The new boost and boost-libs is here. We're all up to date. Last check. Update. No, Eric. Sudo backman -SYYU. That's what we need to do here. And one more. Et voila. Test it. Enjoy the building again. ArcoLinuxISO.com. All the knowledge is there. There is a guide, alci.online, another source of how to build ISOs, and that's where you go first before reporting any issues on Calamares. First, see that you get all the knowledge, and then if there is indeed a way to improve Calamares, yes, github.com/Calamares/Calamares, you can open issues there, but first make sure you covered all the basics. All right, cheers.